We know that the internet is one of the things that is ever evolving, and because of that, we have people that will push the boundaries of what is acceptable and what is possible, not only in terms of reality, but socially as well. The internet has become some form of breeding grounds, with freelancer-esque people competing to get the most clicks, attention, and things like that. And people get paid to do this, and pretty well if you ask me. Everyone participates in this trade of the internet in one way or another. Here I am talking about people who are doing this, and here you are watching. But let's cut to the chase. We're talking about the downfall of Twitch. But not really a downfall or a time period, but just the progression to insanity, or whatever it is today. Twitch back in 2013 era was a place for people to play video games and show them to their friends and audience and perhaps make a little money from doing it. Something like YouTube gaming, except it was live and you can talk to these people while they're playing games. In the coming years, people would soon get sponsorships from different companies to have their brand and logo being displayed on the screen, perhaps overlaid in the game, or they would have time for ads where they would roll a pre-recorded clip or something of the like. Still nothing too major, but it is that semblance of the competition where people are now competing to have brands on their channel. And of course, along came Twitch affiliate and partnership, which allowed for bits, subscriptions, and donations, stuff like that, and ad rolls later, I believe. And I believe around 2017, 2018, people realized they could just watch things while they were live. Reactionary content became pretty big. People would just watch funny videos, watch compilations, movies even, and they would just interact with the chat, and that was it. And at the same time, people realized they could also do body art. And the people who are aware of these two forms of live content know exactly what I mean by the competition to do the extreme. This meant people blasting full movies and series that you needed to pay for in full quality and pushing the nudity boundary of Twitch. At this time, and I believe even today, Twitch wouldn't back down on body art because it is a real form of art. And art is one of those subjects where it's very subjective, and such people were able to exploit this very easily. However, we did see Twitch crack down on people who were of the reactionary crowd using copyrighted materials in their streams. Moving into around 2020, we saw another boom of people pushing nudity boundaries with hot tubs and beach live streams where people would wear swimsuits and play in the water, never mind doing suggestive activities for donations. This event would seem to have lasting effects for Twitch.tv. I also forgot to mention somewhere in between 2016 and 2019 there was ASMR, which had completely escaped my mind until now, but I wouldn't really call that exploitative or anything like that. It was more so of a trend. Anyway, the pools and hot tubs and stuff like that would last until today, where that is the sort of go-to for suggestive content. But recently people have begun pushing the boundaries yet again by way of complete implied nudity. This is people using various creative ways to cover up their extremities while also giving the illusion that they are completely nude. And of course, this is the farthest we've come in terms of encroaching on legality. Throughout the more recent things I've discussed, it's important to keep in mind that Twitch is a 13+ platform, and they do have the option to have 18+ advisory on streams, but the only way to get around that is by clicking yes, I am above 18, which I know is a very hard task for people who are not above 18, but I think it might be an unlocked fence. So people are fully nude on Twitch, that's great. People are under 18 on Twitch, that's also a very good plus. And I don't even think Icarus has flown close yet. We aren't even remotely close to the sun. While there's no rules or guidelines about impartial or implied nudity on Twitch, I think people will still find a way around getting banned from this. And even then, people who get banned don't have to give back the money they earned, especially if they promoted donations through a third-party service or if they had gifts bought for them. So again, this is grounds for people to go fast, do what they can, and see what they can get away with. The people who get banned for doing this today will only lay a path for exploiters of tomorrow. Unless there is just some hard crackdown, then that would end it, I think. It's not a perfect system, but with some attentive moderation, you could get this done. If you go to just chatting and sort by viewer count, you could see all of the people who are using this sort of exploit or method to stay active on Twitch and keep making money from this. And Twitch isn't even the only platform people can do this on. People get paid to promote things underhandedly on Twitter and then get paid doubly by Twitter because of the popularity in their post. Regardless of such, I've caught you up very gracefully of the history and current position of Twitch. Just a thought I had as I lied awake this morning. That's all I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.